The secondary identities, trigonometry identities. The only fundamental identity is cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1. Theta is just a placeholder for a number. So theta is a Greek letter. And that's derived from Pythagoras' theorem. The secondary identity, which is what we're about to do, are derived from the fundamental identity and trigonometry or trigonometric ratios. So one of the trig ratios is sine theta, and the other one is cos theta, and then another one is tan theta, which is sine theta over cos theta. So if you divide that by that, you get tan theta. Another trig ratio is 1 over sine theta, which is cosec theta. Another one is 1 over cosine theta, which is sec theta. And finally, you get 1 over tan theta, and that becomes cot theta or cotan theta. Sometimes you could write 1 over tan theta to be cos theta over sine theta, because tan theta is sine theta over cos theta, and 1 over is a reciprocal, so you inverse, so you're flipping that up, and that's why you get that, and that is cot theta. If we write down the fundamental trigonometry here, which is cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1, and we do two form of actions. One is to divide the whole thing by, and the other one is divided by another way. So if we divide it by cos squared theta, we get cos squared theta over cos squared theta plus sine squared theta over cos squared theta plus 1 over cos squared theta. That, and the other way is to divide it by cos squared theta plus sine squared theta divided by sine squared theta, and sine squared theta equals 1 over sine squared theta. So this is, you're dividing it by sine squared theta, right? And this is dividing it by cos squared theta. So for the first one, we get cos squared theta over plus sine squared theta equals 1 over, so that's over cos squared theta over cos squared theta and cos squared theta. So that would be 1, right? That would just be 1 plus, now sine squared theta over cos squared theta is basically tan squared theta, because if you square this one, you square that. So that'll be tan squared theta equals 1 over cos theta is sec theta. 1 over cos theta is sec theta. So that would be sec theta, sec squared theta in this case, because we're squaring this. So that's the first secondary identities. That's the first secondary identities. And the next identity will be, if I divide that by that, I'll get, well, I know what, I'll get cot squared theta, because cos squared theta over sine squared theta will be cot squared theta. Cot squared theta plus sine squared theta over sine squared theta will be 1. So plus 1 equals, now 1 over sine squared theta. So if we look for sine squared theta, 1 over sine theta is cosec theta. So 1 over sine squared theta will be cosec squared theta. So that'll be cosec. That's complementary of sec squared theta. And that is the second identities, secondary identities. So that's number 1 identity, secondary identity. Number 2, secondary identities. Again, we've used trig ratios and the first fundamental identity.